Battle Shonen's just garbage. What you got? Big Order, Plunderer, Orient, Platinum End? Sure, every once in a while you get a Hunter x Hunter, One Piece or Full Metal, but as a whole, Battle Shonen is the definition of mediocre. But Isekai? It just don't miss! ReZero, Konosuba, Mushoku, Grimgar, Shield Hero, Slime, Overlord, Tanya, and by now you should have had enough time to hit the dislike button and find your way to the comments to tell me I'm wrong and all I did was nitpick shows to try and make Isekai look better than Battle Shonen. And yes, I did. That's exactly the point. Now you know what it's like to say you like an Isekai on anime Twitter. No, when I say I like Isekai, I'm not talking about this. Just like when someone says they like Battle Shonen, they probably don't mean this. Now, to clarify for anyone who didn't understand from the last sentence, no, I don't think Isekai is better than Battle Shonen. But neither do I think it's the other way around. Shows should be judged on their own merits and not on what box you want to put them into. We need to stop generalizing a whole genre or subgenre, especially when it's coming from very limited or cherry-picked sample sizes. And even though it's public enemy number 1, this doesn't apply just to Isekai. It happens to a lot of things like slice of life and even Battle Shonen. I'll admit that I've done this myself before and was promptly corrected. To sum it up, about a year ago on Discord I was shitting on Battle Shonen and then the homie Arvis made me basically play Smash or Pass Battle Shonen edition and we figured out I was just speaking out my ass. I don't dislike most Battle Shonen at all. And I've seen this happen so often with basically every genre, where a few bad ones are brought up again and again to try and discredit the genre as a whole, and more often than not, the person doing this can't even name 5 shows in that genre. It's the classic, seinen is better, shonen sucks, but the only seinen they've read is Berserk, Vinland, Vagabond, and Kaguya-sama. And so they take this very limited selection of seinen that are highly regarded and compare it with a lot of the lower end shonen to try and prove a point. And this same thing happens to all these genres that just get hated on for little to no reason, including Isekai. And let me get this out the way. There are more Isekai out there I don't like than Isekai I do. But you know what? It's the same for every single genre. Of course we get more bad Isekai than, well, bad anything else, but that's because we get more Isekai than we do anything else. It's not the shooting percentage, Isekai just be taking more shots. And if this is not enough to convince you, if I had to name another reason, it's because of how popular even the bad ones are. For example, last year, Ansatsu Kizoku, the Spider Isekai, and How Not to Summon a Demon Lord all got more attention than the last season of Fruits Basket. Think about that, 3 Isekai that even most Isekai fans don't think are that good got more attention than the last season of what is to most people probably a top 5 shoujo of all time. And we all know people just like to hate on shit that's popular. And since low-end Isekai are more popular than even a lot of highly acclaimed shows, they've just become the scapegoat of anime. But these kinds of dumb generalizations happen to every genre to varying degrees. They're just done by different sections of the fandom and at different times, depending on what's popular at that point in time. So let's just avoid doing this, especially when it's just cherry picking. As always, tell me your thoughts down below, and without further ado, I'm Ivo, signing out.